Just great. Back to Challenge Garage, it's Joe. Hey guys, so today we're going to work on my Supra. We're going to get this thing de-winterized. We're going to fix the cover. We're going to clean the entire boat inside and out. We're going to check all the fluids. We're going to check the tires. We're going to check the brake fluid that's on the trailer. We're going to make sure everything is in tip-top shape to get this boat out on the lake. Stay tuned. Oh, this is not going to be fun, and it's going to be gross. Let's try to get this over the edge. Come on this side so you can see the nastiness of the boat. Pull it off. What the? Oh, it smells bad. Here it comes. Okay. Well, this thing came loose and there's a screw in here that locks it in place, so we're going to need to unscrew this and then take this ring out, see if we can get it back together, because none of this is ripped. It just, I guess the weight of it just kind of brought it down. So hey guys, sorry, I've got some tree stuff going on right now. They're trimming all the trees in front of my house, but here's what I discovered. So the vent like assembly, you know, even with it cranked all the way down and super tight, there's still a bit of a gap in here. And so I found that there's 4 holes down on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just grabbed 4 stainless screws, and what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna put this all back and I'm gonna send some screws right through this thing so that it goes right through. There's a plastic ring on the actual cover, so it'll go through that plastic ring, through the fabric, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna pull this down and sandwich it on all 4 corners, and then I don't have to rely on this ring to really make a tight seal, because it's not going to. All right, so I've got this thing reassembled. There are the 4 holes. I'm gonna try to get this thing screwed on. All this is doing is going through both pieces of plastic and pulling it way tighter than it could be pulled with just the clamp that this thing has on it. Let's see if that pulled it tight all the way. Yeah, that did a great job, and it went through the material and the plastic ring, and yeah, that's great. And it still vents, and now it's tight, and now this won't fall off for next year. Problem solved. Man, you can see how dirty the boat was. I mean, I think the cover did a good enough job, but obviously not a perfect job. So I've got mildew everywhere, a little bit of, you know, mold. I did have a bucket of Ridex, the like stuff that is supposed to absorb moisture. I had a huge bucket of that in the boat, and then some smaller ones too in some of the compartments. But you see, there's leaves and all kinds of stuff found their way inside the boat, and it's just filthy. So we're gonna get this thing cleaned up. So here's everything that came off the boat last year that needs to go on the boat this year. So I got all my life jackets, balls, ropes, the bags for the surf system, my grill, propane tanks, first aid kit, toolkit, all of that stuff. All got to go back on the boat. Time to get it on. One of the first things you need to do when you are de-winterizing your boat, don't forget to put your plug in. All right, let me tighten this up with a wrench. Next is batteries.
Perfect.
Great. All right, another part of de-winterizing obviously is check your oil. I changed the oil beginning of last season. I usually go 2 seasons before I change my oil. And we'll see how much oil we got in here. Yeah, we're still full. A little bit over, but I think we're perfect. And the oil's still really clean, which is good. So at the end of this season, I will change the oil before I winterize the boat. Or actually, as part of winterizing the boat, I'll change the oil out so that it's fresh and ready and new for next season. Other 2 things you want to check are your transmission fluid, which mine is full and good. Don't check your phone, that was mine. And the other thing is the V drive. Mine is full as well. Good. I also noticed that when I was taking the cover off, I banged my head into the speaker, and I realized that the speaker was actually completely loose at the top. And then I just checked this one and also loose. So gonna remove the speakers, gonna see what bolt is in there to crank up on this thing so that these don't fall out and end up hurting somebody. I meant to show these to you guys. So these are cup holders for the back of my boat. Now I've got, it's an 05 Supra 24SSV, and as you can see, there are no cup holders in the back. But what is here are the tie down hooks that you would use, you know, if you're gonna, you know, tie up your boat and you know, tow it. But when you're in the water, these hooks are here, and this guy on the Supra forums invented and created these cup holders that go over the hook that you use the tie down loop, and then it has its own little screw here. Check this out. I'm gonna set you up. Here it is, right? So he 3D printed this. This piece is all, it's like rubbery, which is cool, and this is hard plastic. And so this thing goes over, and I don't know, you can see how it's like got divots on the inside so that it pinches here in the middle, and then you use this screw to tighten up on it and it won't fall off. So this just goes over, that's it. And then you screw it down. That's it, and now you've got a cup holder on the back of the boat. And these are like 80 bucks, I think, 85, 90 bucks, something like that. But I think they're really cool, and the guy was so nice. So originally, he designed them for boats that have these tow hooks, but on an angle, right? So my Supra has them straight 90 degrees up and down, but the majority of them have them on an angle, and so he creates this system for the ones that are on an angle. He created these specifically for me, which I thought was super cool. Got them in the mail. I love the color, I love the white, it goes great with my boat, and I love the little gray here. I think that's awesome. So, see if this thing will fire up. Make sure we didn't kill anything battery-wise. Oh, let's do this so that I don't have to put the blower on. But I remember that. Let all these fumes out. That's another thing you need to do. Awesome. Okay. That's all I needed to hear. So now we can take it out on the water and run it. .34.5. That's low. I usually fill my tires up to 50 psi with the trailer. Another thing I like to do is just check the brake fluid. Brake fluid is good, still clean, still full, no water. Excellent. So trailer's in good shape for this year. Supra has been de-winterized. Interior has been nice and clean. Exterior has been cleaned. And we're out here enjoying the day, playing cards. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.